Today in this video, I'll teach you how to create an amazing, beautiful and professional newspaper and magazine type of website or blog for absolutely free. That's right guys, we'll be creating this website using only free resources like using a free theme, free plugins and even free page builder. Now before we proceed further, let me show you the exact same website that you will be creating in this video if you follow my step-by-step tutorial. So as you can see, this looks amazing, this looks stunning. All the features are present over here. We'll see how to add, how to integrate Google AdSense with this website, how to use these different widgets and blocks to make your website look unique and professional. Now let's start with the homepage. First of all, if you see, this is how your homepage will look like. At top, we have the top bar. At the left hand side, you'll see the date. Obviously, instead of this date, you can add something else. At the right hand side, we have some links given over here. So I have given my website link, my YouTube channel link, and a hosting link. Then after that, you will see your main header section. So at the left hand side, you will see this icon, whatever icon or your website logo. Now at the right hand side, we have this big space. If you want, you can add some Google ads or some banner ads in this space. I'll show you how to do that. Then after that, you'll see your menu. So this is how your menu will look like. You can create a mega menu using a free plugin, but we are not doing that in this video. Then after that, you'll see the stories section, top stories section or breaking news section. So if you want to showcase your news or if you're creating a blog, if you want to showcase your blogs, you can do it like this. Then when you scroll down, this is your featured section. This first section is your featured section. At the left hand side, you have this main stories related on your website, or you can enter or you can showcase trending stories, most watched stories, most viewed stories, and you will see this is a slider. So a user can slide it like this, and this is an automatic slider. So if the user doesn't click on this button, this will automatically slide. Then after that, we have two more sections for editor speak and for trending stories. Obviously, instead of trending stories, if you want to showcase some other story, some other post, it all depends on you. Then after that, when you scroll down, you have this section, a very simple, horizontal section wherein we are discussing and wherein we are giving different blocks. Now, if you see the colors and everything used over here, because this is a free theme, you cannot actually change these colors and font family over here. But if you see, I have done that. I have changed everything. Normally, if you see the default font family, default color of this theme is actually very ugly. But in this video, I'll show you how you can use CSS to change the style, to change the color, font family, font size, everything using only free thing. So you can learn these things and you can apply these things even on some other website and some other theme. So basically, as you can see, this is how it looks like. Then when you scroll down, you have your different widgets. Now here I'm showcasing sports, and this is a style for displaying this widget. This widget has another style. For example, right now, see this thing, this is how it looks like. When I scroll down, this is another style, but as you can see here, what we are doing is we have the main section in horizontal way, and then we have these subsections in two columns, two widgets. When you see this section here, we have the main section or main story in vertical way, and all the other stories, the sub stories are given at the right hand side. So it is the same widget, but style is a little bit different. Similarly with this widget, the block widget, as you can see here, we have image, and on top of that image, we have everything. For example, we have the title, we have the meta description, then we have the category and everything. But if you see this thing, this is also block story, but here we have the title at bottom, we have the image at top. So I'll show you how to achieve these things in this video. Then when you scroll down, you have the similar option, and at the right hand side, if you see, this is your widget and this is sticky, this is fixed widget. Even if I scroll up or down, you can see the widget at the right hand side is fixed. It's sticky. I'll show you how to do that. And here you can also display Google ads if you want. So if you want to display Google ads even on your homepage, I'll show you in detail in advance how you can do that. Then when you scroll down, you will see your bottom section. This is your bottom footer section, and at the bottom you have the main footer section. So in footer, we have divided this footer into 4 different sections. This is your about section, gallery section, categories and recent post. Then again at the bottom we have the copyright text. Now again, because this is a free theme, most of the times you cannot change the copyright text, but as you can see, I have changed that. So again, in this video, I'll show you how you can change the copyright text in almost any free theme. So we'll see how to do that. Then we have this top section, go to top button. If you click on this, you will be redirected to the top section. Now let me show you how a category page will look like. For example, if I click on this tech category, as you can see, this is how your tech category page will look like. At the left hand side, you have your categories, or at the left hand side, you have your stories, your posts. This is one style. You can change the style. You can have some other style. Here I'm displaying 3 different categories or 3 different posts in one column or in one row. You can change this thing. You can display maybe 2 posts in one row, 1 post in one row. You can do those things as well. At the right hand side, you will see we have the search bar. Then after that, I'm displaying Google AdSense over here. As you can see, this is Google ad. Then when you scroll down again, recent post and category. So this is how your category page will look like. If you see another category page, travel category page, very similar design. Okay, at the right hand side we have the Google ads, we have recent post categories, and at the left hand side we have the main content. Now let's see how a single page looks like, how a single blog page or post page looks like. So if you open any one of these posts, this is how a single page will look like. At the top you will see your featured image, then you will see your category. This is your title, meta description, your date, author, comments, everything is given over here. Then this is your main content. And again, if you notice the content, the style of the content, the color, everything looks really neat and elegant. And again, I'm saying because this is a free theme, that is not the preset or the default style. Default style is actually very ugly, but we'll convert that into something amazing and elegant like this one. Then when you scroll down, you can display different images over here. You can add affiliate links. So if you want to do affiliate marketing with this blog style, you can do that as well. You can add blog codes. You can add so many different things. I'll show you everything in detail in advance later on in this video. Alright guys, so this was a very short demo of the exact same website that we will be creating in this video. This is an amazing tutorial. I would highly recommend you to watch the complete tutorial. You can create this amazing website for absolutely free. Now before we proceed further, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon because I have many more free tutorials coming in the future. So if you don't want to miss them, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell. Then after that, if you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up to this video. Please leave a comment if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, any recommendations for me. You can always leave a comment in the section below the video. And all the important links and everything is given in the video description below. All the important links, timestamps, everything is given in the video description below. So make sure you check that out. Alright guys, now let's start creating this website. Now to create any kind of website, whether it's a free blog website, an e-commerce website, a membership website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, google.com, nashik.com, youtube.com, all these things are different domain names. So obviously we also have to register a domain name on the internet so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can always enter your website domain name in the URL bar and they can land on your website. The second and the most important thing is your hosting account. A hosting is basically a computer wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this entire website, including all the different posts, everything, this entire website is saved in a computer and that computer is running 24/7. So that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always see your website live. So your website is always up and running. Now hosting is the most important thing about your website because everything related to your website is directly dependent on your hosting. Your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website, your website security, and even your ranking on Google search results is also totally dependent on your hosting. So if you selected a good and reliable hosting, you will not regret it. Your website speed and performance will be amazing. You'll have better security and you'll get better ranking in Google search results. And obviously, opposite of that, if you select a bad hosting, a crappy cheap hosting, your website will really suck. It will really load. It will take a lot of time to load the entire website because here, as you can see, we are using so many different images. If you select a bad hosting, it will take a lot of time to load this entire page. But if you're selecting a good hosting, it will load instantly. Within 1 second, this entire page will load. So this is very important because hosting basically either makes or breaks your website. So this decision is very important. Now there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but obviously only few of them are really good and reliable. But you don't have to worry about that. The link is so given in the video description below. Simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. One more amazing thing is that you're getting a lot of discount over here, 60% discount. And this is a very affordable, very reasonable priced hosting. You can see the price or the plan that I recommend the most to most of you guys. This is the plan, Fast Cloud Plus plan. And you can purchase this plan for the first year for just $5.95 per month. So $5.95 or approximately $6 per month. And on top of that, if you see, the renewal price is also very reasonable, just $15 per month after 1 year. So for the first year, you have to pay this price, and after 1 year, you have to pay this price. So very reasonable price. And it has all the features that you can see: cPanel, Softaculous App Installer, Daily Backup, Free CDN, Let's Encrypt, BitNinja, Server Security, all these options. You can see you'll get 25 GB of SSD space, and this is RAID 10 SSD storage. You can see this thing over here. If you scroll down or if you hover over this option, you can see now here you can see we'll be using this cloud hosting space that will
and
make
there are
your
3
website
different plans
faster.
available over
It will
here.
also
Fast
protect
Cloud,
your
Fast Cloud
storage.
Plus,
It will protect
and
your
Fast
data.
Cloud Extra.
Then if you scroll
Now
down, you
this
can
is the only
see all the
investment
how
that
many
we have to make. We have to
CPUs and
purchase this
RAM
hosting.
you're getting
Rest
with these
everything you will
plans.
get it for
So
free.
this
I'll
is the
show you
plan
how you
that
can
I will
get
be
your
recommending
key
the
plugins
most.
and
Fast
page
Builder
builder
for
for
absolutely
and
free.
you just have to do
And for
one
hosting,
thing.
we
You have
just
to
cannot
click
get
on
it
this
for
button,
free.
get
You have to
started
get some
button.
hosting
Now you
to
have
make
to
your
purchase
website
a new
online.
domain.
So you
And
have
in
to
my
register
experience,
a
this
new
is the
domain. So
best
whatever
price
domain
to
name you want
performance
to
hosting,
register,
and that is the
simply type
reason
in
why
that
we are
domain
going
name
with this
over here.
hosting.
Then after
Now
that,
you can
whatever
see there are
domain name
different
extension
features
you want. So
available.
if you're on .com, .net, .org, .in, .social, .asia, .uk, .shop, .store, so many domain name extensions are available over here. So whichever domain name extension you want, you can select that thing, and after that you can click on use this domain. Or if you already have purchased a domain name, for example, if you have purchased a domain name on GoDaddy, Namecheap, or on some other hosting provider, you can enter that domain name over here and you can click on use this domain. So I'll select this option, register this domain, and I'll change the domain name, click on use this domain. Now one more important thing to mention over here, if you're using some other hosting provider, you can contact them. I'll show you how that is done. You can contact the hosting at Fast Comet after you purchase this hosting, and Fast Comet will migrate your website from your current hosting provider to this new Fast Comet hosting for free. Now here on the checkout page, you have to enter some basic information. Just remember whatever email address and master password you set over here, just make sure you remember this email address and master password, because this will be very useful. Now when you scroll down, you can see we have the plan which we have selected, the Fast Cloud Plus, and we have data center location. So they have a lot of data center locations options, and one more option, the one that I like the most, is Mumbai, obviously because I'm from Mumbai. So if your data center is in Mumbai, and if you're from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, these countries which are very near to Mumbai, so your website will be very fast in this location. Obviously if you're from some other country, if you're from London or some near place, you can select this data center location. So I'm selecting Mumbai. After that, you have the period option. You can increase or decrease that option, not recommended. I would basically recommend you not to change anything under product information. Now scroll down. And if you want to use domain privacy, you can use this thing, or if you don't want to use this thing, just make sure you untick this thing. Now scroll down, make payment through Visa, MasterCard if you have an international card, or if you want, you can also make payment through PayPal. And here as you can see, the total amount that you have to pay is just $81, and this is including domain name. If you are using existing domain name, it will be minus $10, so just $71. So pretty affordable, but still at the same time very good hosting provider. Now just go ahead, tick mark these two things and click on complete order. Now once you click on complete order, you have to go to this website, my.fastcomet.com, and here you have to enter the email address and master password that you have just set in your previous tab. So enter that email address and password and click on login. And this is your client area, Fast Comet client area. Now first of all, let me clear this thing. So if you already have a website on some other hosting, and if you want to migrate to Fast Comet, you can select this option, support tickets, and you can raise a ticket for that. So you can click on submit ticket, and here as you can see, there are different options. So you can select this option, website transfer. Okay, as you can see, it is given over here. You can click on this option, website transfer option. You can enter all your details over here, and they will do this thing for you. They will contact you and they will migrate your website for free. Now let me come back to Fast Comet homepage or client area. Now let me show you how you can install SSL certificate and WordPress using this Fast Comet option. Now you have to go to your control panel, your C panel. So you'll click on this button, C panel button, and as I said earlier, master password will be used a lot. Enter your master password and click on proceed. Now first, let's see how we can install SSL certificate. Now by default, when you do this thing for the first time, SSL will be automatically installed on your website. Now first of all, what is an SSL certificate for people who are new? So if you come back to my website blogdude.com, if you go to any website, you will see this lock pad over here. When you click on that lock pad, it says connection is secure. So this is your SSL certificate. This will help you to accept credit card, debit card payments on your website, and this will make your website secure. So you have to come over here, and to install SSL certificate, first see whether it is already installed on your website. So if you see at the right hand side, your primary domain name is given, and besides this domain name, if you see this option DV certificate, it simply means that your website has already installed SSL certificate. Okay, or if you don't see any option like this, you can come to this search option. You can search for Let's Encrypt. You will see this option, Let's Encrypt SSL. Click on this option. Now scroll down, and if whatever domain name you want to use, for example, if I want to use this domain name, if I want to install SSL on this domain name, I can select this domain name, and besides this domain name, you'll see this button, issue button. Click on this button, and you can make sure that HTTP 01 is selected and click on issue. After that, once you click on this button, SSL will be successfully installed on your domain name. And once that is done, now you can install WordPress on that domain. So to do that thing, again, click on this search bar and search for Softaculous App Installer. You will see this option, Softaculous App Installer. Click on this button. Now you can use this Softaculous app installer to install any app on your website, whether you want to install WHMCS or if you want to use PrestaShop, Joomla, whatever you want to use, you can use that. In this example, we'll be installing WordPress on our domain name. So you click on WordPress. When you scroll down, you'll see all the other websites wherein you have already installed WordPress. Now, if you want to install WordPress on a new domain name, you can click on this button, install now. You can also select the version that you want to use. Obviously, we want to select the latest version. Now under choose installation URL, make sure under choose protocol, HTTPS is selected. Okay, so that your website is secure. It has that SSL certificate. Now we have to select the domain name on which you want to install WordPress. So maybe I want to select this domain name. Let's select this domain name just for sake of example. Then after that, if you see anything typed in already under in directory, make sure you delete this thing. Make sure your in directory box is empty. Now scroll down, you can change your site name and your site description from here, or if you want, you can change these things later on as well. Then you have to change your username and password. So make sure you delete this admin username and type in some custom username for yourself. And after that, you can also change this password if you want to. If you don't have any password, you can simply click on this this icon, this key icon. This will generate some password for you, and you can just copy paste this password somewhere if you want. Or if you want your own password, just type in that password. Then after that, you will see admin email. So make sure you also delete this thing and type in your personal email address. Then after that, make sure you don't change anything. Just go at the bottom and click on this install button. Now once you click on this install button, WordPress will start installing on your domain name, and this will hardly take 5-6 seconds. As you can see, it is already done. And once it is done, you will see two links. First link is obviously your website link, which is this, and second link is your dashboard link, which is this link. And now you'll see a new tab is opened, and now you'll see your dashboard. Alright guys, so this is your dashboard, and this is the most important page or location of your website, because from this page, from your dashboard, you will be controlling your entire website. So if you want to change the style of your website, if you want to add some features, remove some features, creating posts, pages, media, everything can be done from here. Managing comments, everything will be done from here. So very important page. And whenever you want to come to this page, whenever you want to land on this page, simply type in your domain name, and after that put a /wp-admin. As you can see on your screen, you will land on this dashboard. Now whenever you install WordPress on a new domain, on a new site, there are a few basic things that you have to understand, and there are a few basic settings that you have to do. So let's see them first. So first of all, from the left hand side, you will see all the different options. First option is dashboard, and this is how your dashboard looks like. The second option is your post option. Click on that, and here you will see one post will already be created for you. Hello world. You can just go ahead and delete this post. So this page, this post section is used to create different posts. If you want to create a new blog, new post, you can simply click on add new, and you can just create your new blog or your new post. And you can come over here in future if you want to edit that post, if you want to delete that, you can do everything from here. Then you have your media option, which obviously will be used to manage your media. So all the different images, videos, all the different media files will that you have used in your website, you can see everything over here and you can manage them. Then you will see your pages option obviously will be used to create different pages like your about page, blog page, contact page, those pages. And here if you see this sample page, you can just delete that. Again, this is just a dummy page which is created for you. Then after that, you have your comments. Click on comments, and here you will see all the different comments that people have posted on your website. If you want, you can approve them. If you want, you can delete them. If someone is trying to spam, you can just mark that comment as spam. So you can do these things. Now after that, you'll see appearance, which is a very important option. Now if I open this website right now in a new tab, as you can see, this is how your website will look like at present. Now this appearance, this style, this design of your website is because of this theme, 2020 theme. Now if I just go ahead and if I activate some other theme, for example, let's activate this 2017 theme. Click on activate, and if I come over here and if I refresh this page, now as you can see, this style, the appearance of your website is now completely changed. And this is what a theme does. A theme completely changes the appearance and style of your website. Now you should always have only one theme installed and activated. So all these extra themes, you can just go ahead and delete them. Now we won't be using this theme. We will be using some other free theme. But for now, we can just have this theme and you can delete all the other themes. Now at the left hand side, you'll see settings. Click on that. First of all, you have to give your website a title. So instead of this my WordPress or my blog, delete this thing and I'll just type in news website. Obviously you should type something else. Basically just type in the title or just give your website a title. Or if you're creating this for a corporation, just enter your corporation name, for your business name, your company name. Then after that, under tagline, you have to describe your website in few words. So make sure you change and delete this text and describe your website in few words. Then when you scroll down, you'll see your WordPress address and site address. Now, right now, if you see here, it says not secure. This website is not secure. The connection to this site is not secure. If you remember, we had already installed SSL certificate, but still it says not secure. And that is because of this thing, WordPress address and site address. So if you see HTTP over here, make it HTTPS. All right. Both at top and bottom, if you see HTTP, make it HTTPS. Then after that, you have your admin email address. Make sure you have your personal email address over here. If you see some other email address, just delete that and enter your personal email address over here. Then you see membership. You can tick mark this thing so that people can create account on your website and they can leave comment on your website. Then time zone. Just select the time zone according to your country. Then go ahead at the bottom, click on save changes. Now when you click on save changes, you will be logged out of this website and you'll have to log in again. And now as you can see, this website is now 100% secure. It says connection is secure. Now under settings, you will see permalinks. Click on that and make sure over here post name is selected. If you see some other thing selected, for example, if you see day and name or plain selected, make sure you change that thing. Click on post name. Make sure this thing is selected. Go at the bottom and click on save changes. Now let's again come back to dashboard. Now whenever you come back to your dashboard, you will see these different widgets which are not really useful. So if you want to get rid of them, simply click on the screen option, untick everything from here, and now you have a very clean and neat and clean dashboard. Alright guys, so with this, all the basic settings related to your website is now completed. Okay, so now let's do one thing. Let's create our first post. So we haven't yet created any post or any blog. So let me show you how you can do that, how you can add images, blog codes, how you can add your affiliate links or anything like that in that post. So to do that, to create a new post, from the left hand side, you can hover over post and click on add new, or you can just click on posts. And here you will see, first of all, make sure you delete this hello world. Now here at the top, if you see add new button, click on that button. Now let me open a single blog post over here in this demo website so that we can see how this layout works. So first of all, you have your featured image, then you have your title. So this is your title. So whatever title you want to give this post to, you can just enter your title over here. Then after that, when you see, this is the section where you have to enter your content. So first of all, if you just want to enter simple text, you can just go ahead and start typing over here. Okay, just like this. Okay, just start typing over here. Or if you want, you can just paste in anything from some other website. Now let's see how you can add images. So first of all, if you want to add an image, if you want to add an image, just click on this plus button over here at the top left. And here you can search for image. And here as you can see, we have image, we have gallery. And when you hover over that, you can see at the right hand side how that thing will look like. First of all, let's add an image. So click on this image. Now you can upload an image or you can use media library. You can do anything like that. So let's upload an image. Let me upload maybe this image. Click on open. And now as you can see, have this nice big image. If you want, you can control this size like this. You can write any caption at bottom. All right, just like this. And it already has that caption style to this image. Now, if you want to add multiple images over here, like side by side, you cannot do that. So for that, you have to add columns. So again, you can click on this plus button and you can search for columns and click on this option. And now as you can see, if you want one column, two column, any number of column, you can select that. I want 2 equal size columns. So I'll select this option, 2 columns equal split. And here now at the left hand side, I can click on add block. I can add an image. I can click on media library. I can just upload the same image. Now I can give it any caption if you want, obviously. And you can also link this image with anything. Now at the right hand side, let's add another image. Click on image. Now let's upload probably this image. So select this image, click on open. And similarly, you can do the same things with this image. I want to decrease the height of this image. If you want, you can give it any custom height and size. So if you click on this image, at the right hand side, you will see settings related to this image. So right now the width is 277. If I click on this left side image here, the width is 321. So I can come over here in the second image. I can make the same width 321 over here under width. And now as you can see, the width is changed and now we have the same width option at both sides. So you can do it like this. So whatever option you click on, for example, if you click on this simple cap paragraph, now at the right hand side, you will see settings related to that paragraph. For example, this is simple text. So here we have text settings. If I want to, you can change the size of this text, like instead of normal, you can make it large, huge, default. You can also add some custom size, for example, 35 pixels. So this is all custom size. You can also do one thing, you can drop cap. So if you click on this, as you can see, the first letter will look something like this. You might have seen this design many times. So if you want, you can make it drop cap. Now let's add some more things. So probably let's add block quote. So if you're quoting someone, you can add this block quote. And for example, let me add some dummy text from here. Maybe I want to add this much over here. And in the bottom, I'll maybe just type in Steve Jobs, anything like that. All right. You can align it center. You can align it left, right, however you want. You can make it large. You can make it default. You have the settings related to this as well. Now, before we proceed further, let me first just publish this page and let me first show you what all we have achieved till now. If I open this post in a new tab, let's see how it looks. Okay, as you can see, now it does not look that great, obviously, because we have not yet changed the theme and anything. But right now, as you can see, by default, this is how it looks like. Now let's see how we can add affiliate links. So first of all, if you want, you can add links between your paragraphs. For example, if I want to link this text or this word with some other thing, for example, I can just right click or I can just select this word like this, go to this option link, or you can just press Ctrl K on your keyboard, or you can just click on this link, this option, this icon, and now you can enter your link over here. So maybe again, I'll add my YouTube link over here and click on apply. If you want, you can also open this link in a new tab. If you make this thing on, this link will open in a new tab. Now click on this. Now, if you see over here, if I again update this page, come over here and refresh it. Now, as you can see, because we have added link, now this is how it looks like. This text has this underline. So if you want, you can add your affiliate links like this. Now later on, right now it does not look that great. So again, I'm saying later on we'll be changing the theme, and after that everything will look much better. Now there is another way. If you want, you can add it like through a button. So I can click on add block. I can select button, which is over here, click on this, and maybe I'll just give it a title of affiliate link, and you can change many things. For example, text color, I can make it pink. Background color, let's make it something like this or some other color. Or you can also use, I think, gradient option. Let's see. I think we had gradient option as well. Yeah, here it is. As you can see, for background, instead of solid, select gradient. And now as you can see, you can create a gradient button like this. Now I want to change the text color to white. So let's select this option. Or you can also go to custom color and select some color like this. And click on this button again. Let me change the color. Maybe this looks perfect. And this is just a regular button. If you want to add link to this button, click on this, click on add link. Again, paste in whatever link you want. Open this in a new tab if you want. Click on apply or click on submit. Now this button is linked to that. Now similarly, there are so many different things. If you click on this plus button over here, if you click on this top plus button, there are so many things that you can use. And if you just hover over that, you can see the preview at the right hand side, like block quote, list, gallery, buttons, heading, so page break, common cases, formatting related, then layout option like media and everything. If you want to add media and text, you can use this. If you want to group something, you can use this. All these different options is given over here. You can also go to widgets and add some widgets in your page, like these widgets, or you can just embed anything. Now let's change the theme and let's make it look a little bit better, because this is looking really terrible. So if I come back to my website and click on this option, dashboard option, go to appearance. Now click on add new. There are many different themes that I have found on internet that you can use to create a free magazine and news website, newspaper website. The one that we are going to use is news card. If you search for news card, you will get this option, news card. Just install this theme. Now once this theme is installed, click on activate. Alright, now once it is activated, I can just click on dismiss this notice. And as I said earlier, you should always have only one theme installed and activated. So this theme, we can now delete this 2017 theme. Now if I come back to this page and refresh it, let's see what happens. Now as you can see, this is looking so much better than that, that previous thing. Right now we don't have the featured image at top, but later on I'll fix it. I'll show you how you can fix that. text and everything, all this formatting now looks a little bit better. Obviously this still it needs a lot of improvement, a lot of styling and everything. Customization, will do that at the end of the video. If you see, this link color is now changed to this red color. So basically you'll see this red color throughout the website, and because this is a free version, normally you cannot change it. You'll have to purchase the premium version of this theme to change these things, but don't worry, I'll show you how you can do that for free. Now before we proceed further, let me do one thing. Let me install, or let me just create few more blogs like this, because right now, as you can see, because we have only one blog, this is showing everywhere on the page. So let me first create few more posts, few more blogs, and after that I'll continue with this video. So let me pause and do that. Alright guys, now as you can see, I've imported and I've inserted these extra posts over here. Right now this is how your website will look like. We obviously have to change this thing, we have to make it a little bit better, but right now as you can see, this is how this will look like. Now let me show you how you can create your homepage, because we have already seen how to create this blog. So the way I showed you how to create blogs, similarly you can go ahead and create unlimited blogs, unlimited posts the same way. Now let's see how we can create the homepage and how we can make some changes to that page. So to create a new page, you'll come back to dashboard. From the left hand side, you'll hover over pages, click on add new. Now let's give it a title of home. If I just give it a title of home, and if you publish this page, now let's open this page in a new tab. Let's see how it looks. So this is how your homepage will look like. I don't want this title home over here. I want to do some changes. So I'll do one thing, cut this thing. Under template, you'll see at the right hand side, bottom right, you'll see page attributes. Under template, select this option, front page template, update this page again. Come over here, refresh this page. And now as you can see, that sidebar is also gone, and that title which was at the top, that is also gone. Now the only thing that I have to do is I have to set this page as the home page. Right now what is happening is this is just a regular page. We have named it home. So just by naming it home, this does not become your home page. You have to set this page as the home page, right? Let me show you. If I click on this title, now again, as you can see, I'm redirected to this page, and the page that we have just created, this is a regular page. And also if you see the URL bar, in the URL bar, it says your website name /home. For the home page, it should not say /home. So let's fix this thing. So to do that, again, come back to your dashboard. Now from the left hand side, hover over settings, click on reading. Now right now it is your home page is displaying your latest post. I want to display a static page, and under home page, just select the page that you have just created. Click on save changes. Now if I again come over here and refresh this page, let's see what happens. Now as you can see, that /home is gone, and because we have set this page as a home page, there are three things which are already present. First is this featured section, this is the header post, and this is the footer post. Now I'll show you how we can change these posts which are given over here in these different situations. For example, if I want to change these, instead of editor picks, if I want to display post related to some category. For example, we had created technology category, so I want to display post related to technology category. Here, instead of trending stories, maybe I want to display post related to sports category, so I can do that. Now I think before doing that, let's do one thing. Let's create our blog page as well, and after that let's create the menu and everything, and then we can start customizing the home page. So let's first create our blog page. So again, to create a new page, we'll click on pages, click on add new. Let's give it a title of blog. This time you don't have to give it any template, just click on publish. And just like home page, for blog page also we have to set this page. So to set this page, again hover over settings, click on reading. And now instead of post page, just select the blog page that you have created, click on save changes. Now that page is also created and set. Now let's create our header. Now in the header, first let's create this menu. So if you see, if I click on post, as you can see, I've created several posts over here and I've created different categories. The one that we just created was this one, technology category, this post, but I've created some other categories as well, like health, recommended, travel, sports. So I can now use these categories and I can display them in my menu like this. So to create your menu, you can hover over appearance and click on menus. Now let's create our main menu. So let's give it a title of main menu and let's click on create menu. Now from here, you have to select what all links you want to display in your main menu. So first of all, I want to display the home page and blog page. Now home page obviously will be at top, so I'll bring it at top, click on save menu. Now let's add all the different categories in the menu. So to do that, at the left hand side, you'll see categories, click on that, click on view all and select all the categories that you want to display over here. So I'll select these categories probably. Now click on add to menu. Maybe I don't want to display this technology. This is a little bit bigger. So I'm displaying these much categories, and now once you create your menu, you should always tick mark this option at the bottom. primary menu because we want to set this menu, we want to display this menu in the primary location over here at top. So select primary, just tick mark primary, click on save menu. Now again, if you come back to your website and if you refresh this page, and now as you can see, you have your menu over here. If I click on fashion, if I click on blog, this style is already present for us. So this is how this thing works. Now you also have one more menu which is over here, as you can see, the top menu, which is given at top right corner of your website. So if you want to create this menu, again come over here, click on this link, create a new menu. Let's give it a new name. So I'll give it a name of top menu. Obviously you can name it anything you want. Now under top menu, what all links I'm displaying? I'm displaying my website link. So I'll copy this link and I'll click on custom links, paste in this link over here, my website link, and under link text, I'll type in website. Click on add to menu. Then after that, the second link that I'm displaying is my YouTube channel link. So I'll again paste in this link over here. Under link text, I'll type in YouTube channel. And after that, again, click on add to menu. And finally, the third link is the best hosting, the fastest and best hosting link. So again, I'll click on this, so again, I'll copy this link, come over here, paste in this link over here. And in text, I want to type best hosting. Click on add to menu. And again, this time, because we want to display these three links or this menu at top right corner, we have to tick mark this thing, top bar navigation. Now click on save menu again, come over here, refresh this page, and you can see this menu over here at top right. Now let's create the footer. So we don't have any footer widgets right now at the bottom. But if you see over here, this website has these footer options. So to create these or to insert these widgets in the footer, you have to come back to your dashboard, hover over appearance, and under appearance, you will see widgets. Click on widgets. Now, first of all, here it is, footer 1, footer 2, footer 3. So under footer 1, we are just displaying simple text over here. So I'll come back to footer widgets, scroll down, you will see this text widget. Okay, here it says text. Select this widget, click on footer 1 because we want to display this widget in footer 1. Click on add widget. Now paste in or type in whatever text you want to type. And to title here says news card. I don't want to type news card. I'll type in about us. Like this. Click on save. The second footer that we have over here is this gallery thing. So let me display this thing. If you want to display this gallery, here it is at the top. Bring this gallery or drag and drop this gallery under footer 2. Give it a title of gallery. Add all the images that you want. So let's see how many. We have 9 images over here. So I'll select maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Click on create gallery, click on insert gallery, and you can see your gallery like this. Click on save. The third widget or the third footer widget, we have the categories. So if you want to display these categories here, again at the top, you can see this categories option. Drag and drop it under footer 3, give it any title. And how many, if you want to also display the number of posts in each category, you can do that. Click on save. Now for the footer 4, I want to display a recent post. So if you want, you can select, let's see, recent post. Here it is, recent post. I think, let's see. I think this is the one that we have to use, TH recent post. Select this option, select footer 4, click on add widget. Give it any title and number of posts you want to display. So I want to display 4 posts, which is fine. Click on save. Now again, if you come over here and refresh this website, this is how it looks like. Now for the font, for the style and everything, we'll see how to do that at the end. Now, right now, by default, you cannot change this footer, theme by theme horse, proudly powered by WordPress, but I'll show you how you can change this thing. Now let's start customizing this website. For example, let's start adding the logo, changing the style, color and everything. So to do that, click on this customize link, or you can go back to your dashboard. Under appearance, you will see customize. You can click on that link as well. Now let's start from top. First of all, I want to give my title. I want to upload my website logo and favicon. So for that, you will see at the left hand side, site identity, and I want to upload my logo. So let me upload probably this logo or maybe this logo. So whatever logo you want to display, just select this, click on select. You can, crop this section that you want to display. I'll crop this much. Click on crop image. Now, as you can see, you have your logo at top. Now, because we have our logo, I don't want to display the site title and tagline. So I can remove this tick mark from here, and you can also upload your site icon. Okay, your favicon. Now I'll click on publish. Now I have already shown you that if you open a single post, you don't see your featured image at top. So if you want to see your featured image, you can come to this setting. You will see news card settings over here. Click on news card settings. Just tick mark this thing, show featured image in post title. And now as you can see, this featured image is now present. Click on publish. Now these two were the basic settings. Now let's see how we can customize the home page, how we can control the banner, the header and footer, featured post, all the different widgets over here. So if you want to do that, you can come back over here, click on widgets. You can do this thing from here as well, front page, content area, front page, sidebar, but it is better to do it from the customization page. Now first of all, let me tell you one thing, that your home page widget area will start from here. Okay, well basically we have empty, it is at the bottom. This first thing, this section, this is your banner section, then your popular stories, this is your header widgets, you have missed, this is your footer widget, and in between this thing you have your homepage content, which is empty right now. So before going to homepage content, first let's see how we can change this banner content, the featured content, the header and footer content. So for that you can come back and here you can search for header, or you can search for banner first. So select this banner, and as you can see you have banner setting. So whether you want to show this banner both on homepage and post page. So this is your homepage. If you click on blog page, here also you have this banner. If you select show on only homepage, now as you can see from the blog page that banner is gone. Again, if I want, I can enable that banner on the blog page as well. Now come back and select this featured slider, and obviously this setting is related to this slider. So what all do you want to display? Right now it is displaying latest post. I don't want to display latest post over here. I'll click on this option, show post from category, and I'll select main stories from here. Now this will display everything under main stories category. And once you do any changes to your website, you should always publish that website just to save the changes. Now again come back and let's control featured post 1 and featured post 2. So this is featured post 1 and this is featured post 2. So first click on this option, featured post 1, and again right now it is just displaying the latest post. I'll select this option, show post from category, and I'll select editor's pick, and you will see some other pick or some other options or some other post related to that category. Again I'll come back. Now obviously you can also do one thing, you can hide this entire section, featured post 1, and this is how it will look like. If you want, you can also hide this second featured post. So it all depends on you. If you want to do that, you can do it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not hiding that thing. Come back, select featured post 2, and this time I want to display trending stories. So basically maybe I just want to display technology. Okay, now as you can see, this is how it looks like. Again click on publish. Now let's come back and let's control this option. This is the header featured post, and this over here at the bottom, I think we are on the blog page. Yeah, let's come back to homepage first. So this is the header featured post and this is the footer featured post. Let's do some changes to this header featured post, because right now as you can see, this is also just displaying your latest post. So I can click on this option at the left hand side, header featured post, and I can select this option, show post from categories, and I'll show probably fashion category. Okay, maybe let's select popular because this category has only 3 images. So I'll select popular stories. Now you can do one thing, you can show this only on homepage if you want, because right now if you open any other page, if I open this page, here also you can see this bottom thing. So if you want to hide this thing or if you want to show this only on homepage, you can tick mark this thing if you want, show only on homepage. Again, let's publish this page and let's come over here. Now we have the footer thing, footer featured post. Click on this, and here again I want to display some other thing. Maybe I want to display sports or health. Let's select health. So all the posts related to health. Again, this has only 3, so I'll select editor's pick. Let's see, this has only 2, so maybe travel. Yeah, let's select travel, click on publish. So this is now completed. Now we can add all the content in middle, in between this header and footer featured post. So to do that, come back, click on widgets, and here you have front page content area. So select this option, click on add widget. Let's start from, let me first go to demo homepage. So this is the first thing, sports. So I'll copy the title and I want to display the sports icon or sports related post over here. I'll come back over here. Let me cut this page, come back to customize thing. And I want to display horizontal and vertical thing. So here you have TH stands for, I guess, theme horse. So theme horse, horizontal, vertical post. Select this option. Now here as you can see, it is automatically displaying. If you give it any title, if I give it a title of sports, that title will display over here. Now because I'm giving it a title of sports, I want to display obviously sports related post. So I'll select this option, show post from category, and here I'll select sports. Now this is how it will look like. Now by default, this is the vertical style. If you want to make it horizontal style, you can tick mark over here, horizontal style, and you will see the changes have taken place. Okay. Right now I just want to make it vertical, and for the next time when we use this thing, I'll make it horizontal. For now, just click on publish. Now because this is the content area and here it is coming in the middle, once we add these options at the right hand side in the sidebar, then everything will become more better. For now, come back, and after that, let's see. We have added this sports, then after that we have fashion, and we are displaying this in block style. So we'll come over here, again select this option, front page content area, and now click on add widget and search for block. Select this option, th card/blog post. Now I'll give it a title of fashion, and obviously because we want to display post related to fashion, so I'll select fashion over here, which is over here. Now this is how it will look like default. I want to make it block style, so I'll tick mark over here. And now let's see the changes. This is how it will look like. Then after that, again, I am displaying this horizontal style. So click on technology, add style, search for vertical. You will get this option. I want to display technology related things. So I'll select this tech category. And this time we can make it horizontal style. So I can tick mark this horizontal thing. Now, as you can see, when you have horizontal, the first post is everything is in horizontal format, which is this image at the left hand side and these title and everything at the right hand side. If you see the top one, the image at top and these things at bottom. So these two are two different styles. So similarly for this second option as well, for block style also, we have this style, block style. We have another block style. If I search for block again, let's see the next category here says health. So I'll type in health and I'll select post related to health. And now as you can see, this is how it looks like. Now you can just go ahead, add more content, you can add more widget, but you get the idea about how that is done. Now let's add this sidebar. So we can come back and now select this option, front page sidebar section. Select this option, click on add widget. First of all, the first thing that we're displaying over here is this thing. Again, the vertical post. As you can see, this is the vertical style, and below that we have some sub post. So I'll select this vertical thing again. And here, this time we are displaying sports. Give it a title of sports. Select sports category or whatever category you want to display. And now as you can see, because we have this thing in the sidebar, now everything looks much better and sidebar is sticky. As you can see, sidebar is fixed. If I scroll up or down, the sidebar stays with you. It is fixed at the right hand side. Now you can just go ahead. You can add more options over here. After that, you can also add recent post, which would look something like this. So let me do that actually. Search for recent post. Now there are two options, regular recent post and TH recent post. Select this option, TH recent post. Let's give it a title of recent post, and number of posts you want to display, you can select that. Scroll down and here as you can see, you have your recent post over here. Click on publish. Now let me fix this sidebar, right sidebar. If I open a single post or if you open a single category, as you can see, single post looks like this. At the right hand side, we have the sidebar, or if you open any category, here also at the right hand side, we have the sidebar. So let's control this sidebar. If you again see the demo website, if I open any single post, this is how it looks like. If I open any category post, this is how it looks like. At the right hand side, we have search, then we have this, we are displaying Google AdSense, then after that we have recent post and categories. So let's add these options. Again, come back to customize, just come back and select this option, right sidebar. We want search bar, so I don't want to delete that, but I want to delete this recent post and recent comments. Now, first of all, I want to display my Google AdSense ads over here. So make sure first, obviously, to display this thing, you must have Google AdSense account and active account. So if you have that, you can just go to adsense.com. Okay, so this is my Google AdSense page. Let me show you how you can display Google ads on your website. First of all, make sure you have added your website to your Google AdSense account. If you don't know how to do that, from the left hand side, click on sites. And over here, as you can see, I've added almost all my websites. If you have not yet done that, click on add site, enter your website name, which is, for example, whatever your website name is. If I enter this domain name, let me just paste in this over here, click on next, then they will give you some code. Okay, you have to copy this code, click on this copy icon or copy button, it will be copied, or you can copy it like this, just select and click on copy. Then after that, as you can see, they say that you have to paste this under your head tags. Let me show you where you will get your head tags and where you can paste in this thing. So make sure first you copy this code, come back to your dashboard. Now hover over appearance, click on theme editor. Click on I understand. Now do only those changes I'm doing right now. Whatever I'm doing on the screen, just follow that much. Don't do any extra stuff over here. Now at the right hand side, you should see header.php. Click on that. And here as you can see, this is your head tag. This is where it starts and this is where your head tag ends. So you have to enter the code that you have copied between these two tags. Okay, so anywhere over here. I'll do one thing. I'll add just above this thing where this WP head starts. Just above that, I'll add this code. After that, click on update file. Now, once you paste in this code, you can click on submit. I cannot do that because I have already added this website. I'll get an error. Let me show you. If I click on submit, it looks like you have already added this site, but you have to click on submit. Now, once you submit this thing, you have to create a new ad. So to create a new ad, again from the left hand side, click on ads. Now there are several types of ads. The basic one is this ad unit. Click on buy ad unit and select this option, display ads. Now at the top right or top left corner, you'll see name your ad title. So you can name it anything like this. And after that, you can select responsive. Under ad size, make sure it is responsive and click on create. Your ad will be created. Once you create the app, they will give you another code, and that code would look something like this. Let me show you. Okay, it will look like this. That code would look something like this. Click on copy code snippet. Once you create that code, you will get this. And now if you want to display this code at the right hand side sidebar, you can come over here, click on add widget, search for text, search for HTML basically, search for HTML, select this option custom HTML, paste in this code over here. After that, click on publish. Now once your website is activated and once they accept your website, Google Ads will start displaying on this website. So we have completed this ads. After that, we have recent post. So again, come over here, click on add widget and search for recent post. Make sure you select TH recent post, give it any title and number of posts you want to display. Select that thing. And finally at bottom, we want to display these categories. So I'll click on add widget, select categories, and this is how it is done. Now, if you open any single post or if you open your category post, single post or your category page, you will see this sidebar at the right hand side. If you want to make this sidebar at the left hand side, you can come back and you can select layout and you can make it left sidebar. Now, as you can see, the sidebar is at left. Now, once you get left sidebar, you have to go back to widgets. Under left sidebar, you have to add all the widgets that similarly you added for the right sidebar. I want to keep it right sidebar. Click on publish. Now we have seen how to display this Google Ads in the sidebar. Now, what if you want to display Google Ads, in your post, maybe above your title or below your title, maybe above your content or below your content, like most of the websites do. So to do that, you have to install a free plugin. Hover over plugins, click on add new. And under search plugin, search for ad inserter. Okay, you will get this plugin ad inserter, ad manager and AdSense ads. More than 200,000 active installations and amazing rating. As you can see, more than 1400 5-star ratings. So click on install now. Now click on activate. Now once this thing is activated, you will see a new option over here. When you hover over settings, you will see add inserter. Click on add inserter. Now, first of all, if you see something like this, make sure you first disable Google AdSense. So if you're using Google AdSense, make sure if you're using this ad blocker, make sure to first disable that and after that refresh this page. And this is how it should look like. Now what I want to do is, first of all, you have to copy your ad code, which is this code. Come back over here, paste in this code. Now where do you want to display this ad? So maybe I want to display this ad in post. So I can tick mark post. Now where in post? So I'll select this insertion and I'll select before, let's see, before content. Okay. Or maybe, yeah, before content, before post, wherever you want. So before content. So what is this before content? This is your content. So before this. Okay. Now you can do one thing. You can also control the alignment, center align, left align, whatever you want. And after that, you can just click on save. Okay, we don't have any save option. This is automatically saved, I guess. Yeah, we don't have any save option. Okay, here we have it. Save settings 116. Click on this save button. Now suppose I also want to display ad at bottom. So I want to display ad before content and maybe also after content. So I can click on number 2, paste in the same code or some other code. Now again, make sure post is selected and this time I'll select after content or after post, after excerpt, between comments, after comments, wherever you want to post. I want to display this after content. Again, I'll click on save settings. Now if you come back to your website, if I open this website in a new tab. Now if I open a single post, this is at the right hand side you have this. Now because AdSense is not yet activated properly on my website, and because this is a subdomain, that's why it will not display many ads. But as you can see at the right hand side here, we have this space for ad. Now ad will display at top of the content and also at bottom. You might not see that. I'm not seeing that, but you will see that if you have enabled this thing. For me, AdSense is not yet approved, and also because this is a subdomain, so ads, they display less ads on subdomains. But this is basically how you do it. This is basically how you control your ads. Now let me show you the final thing, how you can change the color and everything. Because right now if you see this text, this looks so bad. The font weight is so much. All the font is using the same style, and the color is also not great. If I open my website, if I open any single post in the demo website, if you see over here, this font looks so much better, and also the font weight is much controlled. This thing is also looks so neat, so clean, easy to read. So there is a lot of difference between these two. Similarly, if you see some other thing, the colors which are used over here in the header, here everywhere this red color is used, and there is no setting that you can change this color. And similarly, if you see the sidebar also, these fonts look so much better. But if you see in your website, the sidebar title is also very bold, very heavy. So I want to change these things. So for this, we can use custom CSS. You don't have to basically write your own CSS. I've just given you all the CSS for free. So there is a link given in the video description below. Once you click on that link which is given in the video description, you will land on a similar page. And in that page at the bottom, you will see download free images or something like that. Now, once you click on this download button, you will get a file. In that file, that will be a zip file. You have to right click on this zip file, click on extract files. You will see a folder, media folder. In that folder, you will see some images like these images which I'm using over here. I'm giving these images for free. And with that, you will also see this file, CSS file, two files basically, CSS file and footer HTML file. First, open this CSS file, and this is how your CSS will look like. Now, you don't have to write your own CSS. I've given you everything. So simply press Ctrl A to select everything. Now press Ctrl C to copy everything. Now come back to your customize, click on additional CSS. Now, right now, just see how it looks at the right hand side. And once I paste in this code, you can see the changes. Let me paste in this code. Now, as you can see, everything is changed automatically. The text and everything looks so much better. Now, if you're imagining how would you do the changes, suppose if you don't like this color for the header and footer, how can you do that? So let me explain you how you can control this CSS that I've given you. So first of all, I have made everything so much simpler for you. I've given these comments for you. For example, the first comment looks something like this. If you follow the thing that I've highlighted, this is how a comment will look like. So this setting, so below comment, what all code is present, that is related to this thing. So comment says top bar, and all this code, these 2-3 lines of code is related to top bar. And this is your top bar at the top. Now what I'm doing in the top bar, I'm changing the background color to this color. If you want to understand what this color is, copy this color code, go to Google, search for hex color. Just search for hex color on Google, you will get this thing. And let me bring it over here. Now if you copy this code, color code, paste it over here, you will get that this is the color. So you know that this color is this color. If I want to change this color, maybe if I want to make it something, let's see, probably something like this. Okay, so I'll copy this new hex color code, come over here. I just have to replace this code with this one. Now as you can see, the top color is now changed. If I don't like this color, maybe I want some darker color like this, I can again copy this color, come over here, just replace the color. Don't have to do anything, just replace this color. Now as you can see, the color is now changed. Similarly, if you scroll down now, here it says navigation, navbar, background color, BG color, background color, which is this color. Again, if I want to make the same color, I can select this color code that I have selected, paste in this. And now as you can see, this color is also changed. So this is how you control this thing. Now when you scroll down here, it says homepage titles. And this is related to this border at the left hand side of the title. Let me show you. If you see homepage titles here at the left hand side to these titles, you will see this border. So this is related to this border. If you want to change the color for this border, you can do that. Then we have homepage titles, and this is what is doing is this is decreasing the weight of the font. Let me show you. For these titles, as you can see, the default style was really bad. If I cut this thing, now as you can see, everything was so bold. I wanted to make it light, so I made it 400. If you want to make it more lighter, if you type 100, now as you can see, it's so much lighter. But obviously this looks bad, so I'll make it 400, and this is how it looks like. Okay, this will change the weight, it will make it bolder. If you want to make it more bolder, if you type 900, let's see, now as you can see, very bold. Obviously we don't want to do that, we just want to go back to 400. Then again, this is also related to this border. As you can see, it says border left, so these borders at the left hand side. Now homepage just image. Now what is this homepage just image? If you scroll down, I am talking basically about this section, okay, where you have your image, this blog section, you have your image at top, then you have the content at bottom. Now if you want to change the background color, what I'm doing is I'm changing the background color of the category. This is your category, health, recommended and everything, and I'm making it this color, okay. And let me show you what happens if I delete this thing. If I delete it like this, now as you can see, this is now become this boring maroon color. If you want to change this color to something else, if again you can go to hex color, probably this time, let's see, select some other color. Maybe let's select this blue color. Okay, maybe this much. Okay, so I'll copy this hex color, I'll come over here, paste in this color, and now as you can see, the color for this thing is now changed. So that is how you do it. And similarly, the second one is home image plus title, which is this block. Image and title, everything in the same. So image plus title, again, if you want to change this red color background, you can do that. Now for search bar also, as you can see, search button, if you see the search button over here, if I click on this color is changed. So you can control that thing as well. Now we come to single post body. Now obviously you don't have to understand these things, I'm explaining you. So for example, if in future, if you want to do some changes according to your taste, you can do that. So here as you can see, we are talking about single post and we are talking about body and title. So let's open a single post. Let's open this post. And now this is what we are talking about. Now first, if you see this P stands for paragraph. So we are talking about this thing. This is paragraph. So what I'm doing over here is I'm adding some line height of 1.8. If you decrease this, if you make it 1, now as you can see, there is no space between lines. So that is what line height is useful for. If I make it 1.8, okay, now as you can see, this looks better. Margin bottom, below this thing. Font family, I'm using Poppins. Okay, this is how Poppins looks like. If you want to add some other font family, for example, Lato, this is how Lato looks like. If you want to use maybe Roboto, this is how Roboto looks like. If you want to add Montserrat, these are my favorite font families. This is how Montserrat looks like. If you want, you can go to this website, fonts.google.com. You'll get all the different fonts of Google. Now let me do one thing. Suppose if I'm searching for font properties, not font properties, categories. Yeah, suppose if I'm searching for handwriting, I can search for handwriting, and now as you can see, these are the font families. Now if I want to use this font family, I like this thing. So the name is Dancing Script. I can copy this name, Dancing Script, come over here. Instead of Montserrat, I can just type in Dancing Script, and now as you can see, the font family over here is now changed. So this is how it is done. Obviously I don't know how to do that, but you can do this for the header. So this is a header, I mean title. So this is related to the title, this code, because here as you can see at the end it says entry title. So this is title. Let's change this font family. So font family, here we are using Lato. Instead of Lato, if I want to change this to this, now as you can see, this thing is now changed. So you can control these things, and after that click on publish. Now again, let me scroll down, and this is related to category page post title. If you open any category page, this is the title. So I'm just making it a little bit lighter and increasing or decreasing the size a little bit. Then this is related to sidebar. So you can see this is how this thing works. All right. So using these CSS, now as you can see, we have made this website so beautiful. Obviously this color looks ugly, but if you follow this, if you just paste in the same code, your website will look amazing. Okay, like this. Now as you can see, this looks so much better once we paste in the same code. Now let me finally show you how you can do the changes to the footer, because we have done everything. We have not yet changed this footer thing. Okay, no option available for this. So what you can do is you can go to your dashboard again, and here again hover over appearance, click on theme editor. Now this time you have to select footer.php because we are doing settings related to footer. So click on footer.php, scroll down at bottom, I guess. Yeah, here it is at bottom. You will see this section. Now whatever I'm doing, do only that much, don't do anything extra. Here it says echo. Here you can see the line number 134. Okay, line number 134 in footer.php. Here it says echo, and it is echoing, or it is echo basically means to display whatever variable they have set. You won't understand this PHP thing, just do what I'm doing. So basically they are displaying the author link and news card WordPress link, and you can see that here also author link, news card WordPress link. So what I want to do is I want to control this thing. Before echo, press / 2 times. Once you do that, this thing becomes a comment, okay, which means that this thing will not work. If I publish this thing right now, let me update the file, come over here, all right, come over here, refresh the page, scroll down, and now as you can see, those two things are now gone. So this is how you do changes to your footer and to your copyright text. Okay guys, so with this tutorial is now completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something new with this tutorial. Now if you enjoyed this tutorial, if you want to watch more tutorials like this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell icon. And if you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. Thanks a lot for watching this video guys. See you in the next one.